Welcome to the weekend wrap. Today we're going to be covering off the Ellerslie vs West Coast Rangers men's NRFL game. Got Ben Fletcher with us as normal. Ben, I think fair to say, first half was a good start to the game. Why don't you just take us through the ins and outs of what they had in that first half?
Yeah, I wouldn't say good start. Having Pat come off in 8 minutes with a thigh injury. Threw a spanner in the works a little bit, and then obviously Jordan coming off in the 23rd, 24th minute set us back. But Tom coming in and J-Lo coming in did a really good job, settled in really nicely, and once we got past that 24 to 30 minute mark, we actually started stamping our authority on the game, and the final 15 minutes, we had our moments. Chris had a volley from the edge of the box that just looped onto the top of the net. We had some really good territory and some really good moments that put them under pressure, just couldn't get the goal that I think we deserved in that 15 minutes. But as a whole, again, like Keegan made one save, defence dealt really well with the crosses coming in. So yeah, we're good value going in at half time at 0.
Yeah, I mean, on reflection, you probably at 0-0 at half time, and after seeing how the second half played out, you probably would have been like, let's not have half time, right?
Yeah, pretty much. just carry that would have been quite nice.
Yeah. So I mean, we dealt with the first half. Let's now delve into what happened in the second half for the people who didn't see it.
Yeah, I mean, like it's something of a habit in the last 4 games that we need to really address coming out second half. It's the first 10 minutes now we've conceded a goal in the last 4 games, and we've just been on the back foot from that. And within 20 minutes, we went from 1 to 4-0, and you're struggling mentally to bounce back from that. But the first goal, in transition, it loses it in midfield, and it gets played between our 2 centre halves, and fair play to Kofi, their striker, took a really nice finish and held off Seb really well for the goal. And then again, second goal, another transitional moment in midfield, and we just get caught too high, too square, and it's a ball between this time Jack and J-Lo, and to all, Jack's credit, gets back and puts in good effort to stop the ball, but Kofi gets there just before him, and tapping it into an empty net.
Yeah, a bit unlucky.
And from then on, there's a couple of incidents that are in between that I believe the referee managed really well. And then the third goal was Alan Pearce overhead kick from about 12 yards out. Keegan had no chance with that. And then a penalty 4 minutes after that. So yeah, I mean that 20-minute block really hurt us.
Yeah, and I guess Keegan also had a number of saves to make in that period as well, and after that, and the score could have been a little worse, was it, for Keegan?
Yeah, no.
Doing his job basically as a goalkeeper.
Yeah, made some wonderful saves. They exploited our when we went to the back three. They really exploited the sides down the outside, and especially with their pace, cut us open quite a few times. Whether it be Keegan coming out 1v1 on the angle or dealing with the cutbacks, he made some crucial saves, like 3 or 4. They kept the scoreline down to just the 4.
Yeah. All right, let's deal on the positives now. There was a bit of a negative outlook on things. So positives are, obviously we had Liam with a starting debut.
Yep.
And another positive is, I guess, we've got no game this weekend, so we can rest the injuries.
Yeah, I mean, like with the Jordan and the Pat situation, like assessing their injuries, on first assessment and talking to Barney and the boys, it's just a 1-2 week rest back into the Northern Rovers game. With Liam, wonderful. He's been training really well, and he's been getting his opportunity. He got the opportunity at the beginning of the year when he made his debut, when getting minutes off the bench. But in training's been looking really solid in reserve games, scoring a couple of goals. So to put him in there was a no-brainer without having Denny at left back. And for 70 minutes was fantastic. It was really solid. Tied legs, tied mind coming into towards the end with the penalty. But 17 is learning, and that's what we're trying to. That was the message to him, that there's no pressure. Go out there and play your game.
great piece of trivia I learned after the game about Liam from his parents in the car park was that the yellow card he got in the first half,
Yep.
which was debatably deserved.
Questionable, yeah.
Yep. First ever yellow card at any level for Ellerslie.
Is that right? Oh, okay.
So I mean, that's, you know.
Oh, that was a harsh one. That was a harsh one.
Yeah, so we'll give that one free, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. So like we said, that means there's no game this weekend due to the Cup. I think Northern Rovers are playing Albany.
They're playing Albany on the 9th.
Yep, so we can check that out if we need to. But then, yeah, Northern Rovers at home the following week. Big game for us, big game for Northern, I guess, as well, when the league table's starting to tighten up. But yeah, we appreciate your support as per always. Good crowd there on against at Free Taylor against West Coast. And finally, we just want to thank our sponsors, Trillion Trust, Pure Hydration, and Mexico Ellerslie as our new Player of the Day sponsor. Thanks, and see you next time.
Thank you.